Now we'll move forward. Now we will be giving them the recipe. You see, like they were laughing a lot, and I don't know who's the other guy who is always in the video and laughing in a really weird way. But anyways, that's for another day. Now we'll be quoting what is Deobandi recipe to get the private part bigger, right? Or
The sooner
stretch
they
out.
can, yeah? Expanding penis and wood.
It's from Bahishti Zewar. And honestly, the English version of Bahishti Zewar, I don't think so. It mentioned this shit. Sorry for my language. It
No,
doesn't
it's not
mention
there.
this
It's
thing.
taken out.
Yeah, it's not there in English, so we have to rely upon Urdu one. So I do have an apology for the readers and for the listener. At the same time, they should realize that it was so embarrassing for them that they didn't put in the English translation. Anyways, we do have the Urdu translation with us. Oh, sorry, the Urdu book with us. It's Bahishti Zewar, page number 736, published by Islamic Book Service. It says Chand Mutafarriq I mean, it's the 11th part of this book. It says Uzu mein darazi lane wala. You know, uzu means the private part, the penis, and how to stretch it further. चूंटे बड़े बड़े 7 अदद कब्रिस्तान में से लाएं और एक एक को मार कर फौरन 2 तोला रोगन चंबेली खालिस में डालते जाएं, फिर शीशी में करके काक मजबूत लगाकर एक दिन रात बकरे की मेंगनियों में दफन करें। अल्लाह। फिर निकाल कर खूब रगड़ें कि चूंटे तेल में हल हो जाएं, फिर नीम गरम मलें। तरकीब मलने की ये है कि पहले उजू को सॉरी गाइस। तरकीब मलने की ये है कि पहले उजू को एक मोटे कपड़े से खूब मलें। जब सुर्खी पैदा हो जाए फौरन ये तेल मल कर छोड़ दें। 15-20 रोज ऐसा ही करें। Yes, Sayyid, go ahead.
Okay. So,
and by the way, before you go to the translation,
at least we have a remedy for potentially impotency, which is wearing yellow slippers, which you found funny.
No, say it before we move forward. Let me give a brief introduction. Zewar is a really famous book. I think I have mentioned it talking to someone. I don't remember if I was talking here. It's a really, really famous book. And this is given as a gift to Deobandi sisters and the people that are to be married soon. So this is a book not for the male. This is a book for female specifically.
Yeah.
You see, that's the point. This is the book specifically for the female, and the solution that Maulana Thanwi is giving is, I mean, like, how can a sister even read this?
Let me read it. Okay, let me read this.
Go ahead, Sayyid.
So it's a bridal gift, basically.
It's a bridal gift. Bridal gifts. Yes, Sayyid.
And this section is for a man that can't deliver the goods. Okay.
Yeah, I think for bridal shower it will be a good thing to show to this page. In case if you have a problem, I have a really good solution for you guys.
Exactly.
Ashraf Ali Thanwi, he says, go to a graveyard. So he's not clear which type of graveyard, whether it could be a Muslim graveyard or non-Muslim graveyard. We don't know about this. He says, go to a graveyard and bring back 7 big ants. Big, juicy ants. Yeah. Kill them one by one. Almost like it's some sort of sacrifice. Kill them one by one. And put them in jasmine oil in a bottle. Then bury the bottle in goat's dropping for day and night. The next day, take out the mix these ants properly in the oil. Then you rub your private parts, meaning you rub your penis with this oil, with this thick cloth until it's reddish. Then massage this oil on it and leave it for 20 minutes. Okay, let me read this again. Sorry. Go to the graveyard, bring back 7 big ants, kill them one by one, put them in jasmine oil in a bottle, then bury the bottle in goat's dropping for a day and night. The next day, take it out and mix these ants properly in the oil. Rub your private parts with thick cloth until it's reddish. Then you massage this oil on it and leave it for 20 minutes.
Say one small correction here. So it doesn't say 20 minutes. I think that was
Oh,
mistranslation.
sorry,
Yeah, yeah,
that was from
yeah,
me. That was from
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. So it says that 15-20 रोज ऐसा ही करें. You have
10
to
days.
practice this thing
For
15-20 days.
yeah, 15,
So
20.
this is, yeah, that's a whole course.
It's like a 20-day prescription.
This
Yeah.
course. Like
Now
so.
you tell me, is this better? Is wearing yellow slippers, which you found funny and humorous, better option or wearing? Okay, look, let's just okay. I now keep bringing back this narration about Dhukar Rajal, and by the way, he didn't mention the issue about past and future sins. He ignored that part. And how does it rationally even prove? How would your penis expand on wood? We don't know that. We already explained to our viewers that it means the noblest of men will be risen on wood. Till today, I've never heard any Shia scholar who's given a cure for impotency by saying to the people, yeah, go for ziyarah and your penis will be inflated on wood. Till date, I've never heard any Shia scholar. If you got one, please bring him forward and present him as evidence. We'd like to see, even from our classical scholars, no problem. But here, you have very explicitly got one of the biggest founders of the Deobandi movement saying that you should rub ant oil on your penis as a solution to impotency.
And who knows, Haji is using it. I don't know.
Well,
If he's not using it, I think should start using it now.
Somebody is definitely using it, that's for sure.
But somebody who uses that for 20 days, it might cause a lot of itching, though. That's one thing I'd have to say. I'm not sure what sort of how effective that would be on one front.
No wonder. Look, so no wonder you guys have no issues in going into a masjid and looking at a woman's vagina with lust because you're rubbing ant oil clearly on your penis. How do you? Okay, so a hypothetical situation: a man who rubs ant oil in his penis, can he lead the salah?
I don't think so.
No, he'll be too gifted then.
He'd be too gifted then. Technically, he wouldn't. So you can look at a woman's vagina with lust. You can rub ant oil on your penis. You rather think about ox and donkey in your salah than the Holy Prophet. What kind of religion is this?
Sayyid, I think we need to have a practical depiction of it, inshallah. Yeah, demonstration
no, thank you.
of it, inshallah. Yeah. I mean, the next scan that's coming in, I think, will be a good demonstration for this thing.
You got me worried there for a second.
I think
I didn't have the book to hand today, but there's actually a book written by a Salafi scholar from the Indo-Pak country. It's called I think it's called Kitab
Ad-Da'u. Yes, it's the Arabic name is Ad-Da'u wa Dawa.
That's the one.
When it's translated.
And it's the author mentions in the introduction of the book, he says, everything I have within here is being established authentically from Quran and Sunnah. And then later on, he mentions a remedy for impotence, for an individual, a man who's impotent. So what he says is, when you see a male and female dog or in action, what you do is you cut off the tail, and then what you bury the tail in the ground, and after a certain amount of days, you take the tail out, and the tail becomes hard, and you attach a string to it, and then when it comes to obviously the time of sex, you wrap it, you tie it around your waist while you having sex. These are the type of remedies you guys have for dealing with people who are impotent, and you're crying about people wearing yellow slippers, and you're finding it funny. Like, who are you to impose your worldview? Who are you to take the moral high ground? Your religion is filthy. Is this your religion? Rubbing ant oil on your penis and going to masjids and being allowed to look at women's vagina with lust, tying dog's tails around your waist when it comes to sleeping with women. What type of religion is this? What do you say about these people? They've got such a dirty religion and mindset. That for them, looking at private parts, woman with lust, no issue. That's fine. But if you look at the Quran, your salah breaks. What type of religion is this? It's demonic. Even Iblis will run away from this type of religion.
There's not a single Deobandi that will not accept Maulana Thanwi's writings. Yes or no? Allama Thanwi, Sheikh Thanwi, Maulana Thanwi, whatever you want to call him, he was one of the greatest scholars of the Deobandi legacy.
Many people from amongst the scholars and the pious have regarded him as to have been the Mujaddid of the 14th century. Even by looking at Hazrat Thanwi rahmatullah alayhi, he had such a lovable personality. When he would go anywhere, people would flock and just to see him and have a glimpse of him. And that people, after listening to just one sermon, their lives would change and people would repent, Allahu Akbar, and their lives would become better.
What's your opinion on Deobandis anyway? Deobandis are people of innovation, with guidance. May Allah guide them and guide us. They're not people of Sunnah, I mean the Al-Hadith wal-Athar, they're not. Deobandi or Naqshbandi, may Allah guide them. I'm talking about the layman, Masakin. You know, but this is not the Al-Sunnah, Al-Hadith. Al-Hadith, other those of the Quran, Sunnah, do with the Salaf al-Salih. Deobandi, Naqshbandi, Maturidi, akhi. Maturidi, they follow Abu Mansur Maturidi.
They even claimed it. The guy, it's Mangero or something, he said he invented the creed because the people were confused. He himself, it's in his YouTube clip.
Quran, Sunnah, alhamdulillah. And do his Salaf, akhi.